We are in a live highlights, and it is my privilege to have with me inside a live highlights international gospel recording artist, Todd Dulaney. And he's in his Lakers hat and all. Good afternoon to you, Todd Dulaney.
What's up, my friend? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. And you?
I'm doing wonderful, man. It's a beautiful day here in Chicago, Illinois.
Awesome, awesome. I thought you'd have on a Bulls cap.
I'm a LeBron guy, man.
All
LeBron.
right, like myself. All right, all right. Now you have a very interesting story. We're definitely going to go to the music, but a
Okay.
part of your story is that you started off as a professional NBL, MLB. Yeah, I'm getting it wrong. We play cricket in Jamaica.
Okay.
Baseball, MLB. Yeah, you started off playing baseball at the professional level, but after about 5 years, you felt the call to make a transition. Tell us about that journey.
Yeah, man. So I played professional baseball. I was getting paid to play the game, and really that's all I wanted to do is make a lot of money and play baseball. But I had no clue that I could do something that I think means more to the world today than baseball could have ever meant. Like I'm actually impacting lives, and once I figured out that I could impact lives through music, like really touch people's heart, introduce them to what I believe the faith is that changed my life. Then once I figured that out, bro, it was no contest. It was like baseball couldn't even measure up to what my life now means. I impact people now on a day-to-day basis by just sharing a song or giving them a hug, and life is so much better now, man.
I can attest to that. My wife during labor for our son actually was constantly playing "Victory Belongs to Jesus." So I'm sure you get a lot of testimonies like that, but I wouldn't hold that one back from you either.
Wow, wow. Hey, tell wifey she's my friend now.
All right. Now, so how did you though get involved in music? Because obviously you had that musical ability prior to baseball. How did you get involved in music?
So one off season, I came home, man, and I was trying to date this young lady, and she invited me to come to church. And the church she took me to was pastored by Smokey Norfolk, and he's big voice in America. And
Certainly.
the first night I went to the church, I fell in love with the ministry, and I said, "Man, I want to give my life to the Lord. Like I want to get saved, And I stopped even dating the girl, but I kept going to the church.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, and so when it was time for baseball to come back around, I was like, I don't want to play baseball anymore. I want to sing for Jesus. And so my parents were like, "Man, that's stupid. That's a dumb mistake because you got a chance to make a lot of money."
Yeah.
And I was just telling them, I said, "Nah, I think my purpose is to tell people about Jesus through song, and I got to do it. Like this is my life." And so and I did it, and man, it changed everything. Like it really. I think if I would have played baseball, I would have never reached the world the way I'm reaching the world right now.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah.
Amazing. So you weren't singing prior to that, not in high school, nothing like that.
Well, here and there in the shower, I was singing, just around the house. But
Okay, but
yeah,
nothing professionally, nothing
no,
formal.
no. I was afraid, man. I was afraid, and I had to get over some fear to sing in front of people, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm shocked by that because you're quite the I don't want to use this word because that's not what you do, but you're quite the performer. You do it naturally now.
Yeah. I mean, that was inside of me because baseball kind of prepared me for that because I was in front of a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
But to sing in front of people, that's crazy. Like it's scary, bro. Like so yeah, I wasn't ready for that. But once I started doing it, I started getting comfortable. And then, like you said, when you're singing when you're singing to Jesus, it kind of takes the weight off because it's like, hey, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just singing about you. If this messes up, then so be it. But it's all about you.
Yeah, definitely. You are one of the more prolific writers, and we're coming to the music that you've put out. I follow you. I follow your producer. I tell you, I follow you guys on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of the first persons I think in Jamaica was vibing to Your Great Name when you just dropped the rehearsals. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cracking. This is gonna be. But Tell us about how did you develop as a writer? Because I was talking to someone the other day and they said, Todd Dulaney certainly has an anointing to write anthems for the body of Christ. Tell us about that process.
Yeah, man. So I think I developed the anthemic writing style from being in the club, like while playing baseball. Like, yeah, like man, back then, dude, like when you would be in the club and you would have songs like I don't know, like some of those hip hop songs that used to bang real hard. Yes, everybody would be in the club bouncing and bang. And I just said to myself, I said, man, if I can write songs for the church, I want the church to be lit for Jesus like that.
Mm,
Like I
yeah.
want the church to get like going for the Lord. And so I started writing songs because I was like, I want everybody to bounce. I want everybody to have fun when they sing about the Lord. And so that was kind of the way I adopted my writing style. So I try to write stuff that's catchy and that will like stay in your head, and like victory belongs to Jesus, stuff like that. It just stays in your head. Those old victory belongs to Jesus. So yeah, that's my style, man.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Tell us about, what struck in your own heart that would have led you to write that song, Victory Belongs to Jesus. Certainly a breakout song for your career. The message resonates all across the world. What was happening with you personally?
Yeah, that was the time where in baseball, the transition, everybody was saying you're stupid. Like, yeah, you left playing baseball, now you're never gonna make any money, you're never gonna make it. And I didn't know what to do, but I started writing these lyrics that said, who can stand against the Lord? Who can stand against the King? Nobody. So if
Wow.
God told me, I knew, I said, if you told me to come over here and serve you, this has to work. Like it has to work, even though I look dumb, because everybody's like, do you know how much money you could have made in baseball? And I just said, man, I don't know, but I know God called me here. And that song, Victory Belongs to Jesus, was my victory song to remind me that I'm going to make it. Even though you guys think I'm not, I'm going to make it. It's going to work.
And it did work.
It's working.
It certainly did work. A few years ago, you were in Jamaica, and I saw you at the DJ Nicholas's
Yeah.
album launch, and you made me choked up because you didn't know that the impact of that song was so great.
Yes, man. Look, I don't know. Like when I came to Jamaica, I didn't even know if they would know who I am or like all of that. Like I don't know what was, because I'm like, man, when I think about Jamaica, I think about Marley, I think like
Yeah.
reggae, and so I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna receive me over there, man. I just hope that they receive me, and so like that would about make me cry because I always think of me as just a local guy, like just me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, but to go over to another country, man, and a place that I love, like Jamaica's, it's like it's my wife's and I getaway. Anytime we get away, we like to go there. We go to Breathless, man, and we stay at Breathless and we kick it. And
Okay.
yeah, we got people that take care of us in Jamaica, man. And so that really warmed my heart to know that people are listening and being blessed over there in that beautiful island, bro.
Awesome. Awesome. Tell us about this new venture you are launching. All right. It's
Oh, you heard about it?
something. Delaney Land and Vive Music. Tell us about that.
This is the best company that God could have ever given me, right? What me and my team are doing is we're producing music for anybody that wants music done for you, but we're doing it at an affordable cost because a lot of people are like, I want to record music, but it costs five, 10, $20,000, and I don't have that. So what we've done is we've made it available for people for $1,500 a month. You can get up to 5 songs in a month. So if somebody can come up with $1,500, you can get up to 5 songs fully produced and pictures, videos, everything, all of that for just $1,500. We make it work. We stretch
Wow.
the dollar. So dude, I've been connecting with people all over the world that have been like they're like, I want to record. And so I just sit back, bro, and I oversee people's recordings. I just sit back and I help produce their recordings. My band will play on it. Different producers all over the world. I sit and I listen, and I try to help people get to the next level so they can blow up.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. Yeah. When I think of that and think of your musicians, and I'm not just saying this, um, your band is certainly my favorite band to be.
Oh,
I'm telling you, because I'm sharing this. I've listened to the Your Great Name breakdown, mix and production breakdown that
uh-huh.
your producer did with John Mike.
Yeah,
That's how far I went, because I was like, I love the sound. I love how out
wow,
there it is.
wow.
For individuals to have access to your team at that level and to your ears at that level, certainly a great thing. Now, what gave rise to this new production company? Was it the relaxation that you would have been afforded during COVID, or what exactly?
So it was honestly, man, it was just seeing people getting taken advantage of in record deals. Like
Mm,
I saw that and I said, it doesn't have to be like that. Like you don't have to give all of your publishing away. You don't have to give your rights away to try to get your creativity out. So I came up with a method that would produce music for them, but then they still own the masters, and then they still are able to make money off of their creativity. Because see, what labels do is they'll let you create something, and then they take all the money from your creation. And
yeah.
I didn't want to do that. I said, I want to help you create it. My company will get paid from the subscription, but then when you sell your product, you make all the money. And so that was the thing. I said, I'm going to give people a chance to not get taken advantage of and keep their money and make money off of their creativity.
Wow,
Mhm.
awesome, awesome. So it's a hard to see other individuals escape some of the treachery that exists in the music
Yeah, stuff
industry.
that I went through. Yeah, stuff
Yeah.
that I signed a record deal and I didn't know any better. So now I'm like, I'm gonna help people not have to do that. You guys can create music with us, keep your music, own your music, and go sell it the way you want to.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
All right, I want to vibe to this one. Haven't played this one in a while, but I have to vibe to this one because this one is an anthem by itself.
Let's
Your
go.
name, and we are going to be having this one banging, right? Banging right now inside Alive Highlights. And guess what? We're talking with the man himself, TODD DULANEY. Let's go, let's go. Tell us, when you were releasing this song, did you think it would have had the effect that it turned out having? Because you had a big one, Victory Belongs to Jesus. Were you a bit nervous? Would people love this as they love that one?
I didn't know it was gonna be as big as it did, but I knew the night of the recording it went crazy. We sang that when I call your name. We sang that for about an hour, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like
Oh,
so I knew. I said, man, when these churches sing that, it's gonna go up. And so, but I didn't know it was gonna go worldwide like that, where people. So it's just crazy, man. It's been crazy.
awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we're playing this one in the background, but you have new music out. You have a new album out. Uh,
Yeah.
Anthems and Glory.
Yes,
And
sir.
one of the vibes I love from that is Proverbs 3, right there.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, tell us about that entire project and some of the songs that you're pushing from that one.
Yeah, man. So that Anthems in Glory, I think is gonna be my biggest work yet. I got features like Kiera Clark Sheard, Smokey Norfolk, Pamela Mann, and my brother Todd Galbraith. He's on there, and it's one of those projects that I believe will kind of stand the test of time for me. And then a couple of the songs that I'm really excited about. One in particular is "Get the Glory" that I got done by some real authentic reggae playing Jamaican brothers. And so one of my buddies, Ron Matheson, that's over there. Big shout out to Ron. Would you say big ups to
Big
Ron?
up, big
Big,
up.
big up, Ron. Ron Matheson is my homie, man. He did a one. I told him, I said, man, I want real reggae on this record. I want to be over on vacation and I want to hear real reggae about Jesus. And they gave me reggae. And so I'm so pumped up to have that on this project, on this Anthems and Glory record.
All right, all right. I want to get a listen of this one, and quite a few of the musicians are featured on that one. Persons
Yeah.
I know. Kenil Delissa.
Neil, man, smacking on drum.
Yeah. All right, let's go with that one. Get the Glory from the brand new TODD Dulaney album, Anthems and Glory. Let's go with the group. You kind of set me up a while ago. I was like, where's the reggae?
I got you, baby.
Recording here in Jamaica with some of those. What was the experience like for you?
So we worked online. We worked.
Okay.
So we sent it back and forth to each other. But the experience was crazy because they had to like teach me how to approach reggae music, right?
Okay.
And that was so cool because like I had so much fun with that. They're like telling me, they're like, nah, you gotta chill. Like you have to be chill. You can't be too aggressive. It's all about the rhythm. It's all about, and I'm like, so let's go. So I loved it, man. I loved the experience, bro.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's absolutely banging. A brand new reggae track from the album Anthems and Glory. And we're talking with the man himself, TODD Dulaney. What was the driving force behind this particular song? You've done collaborations with DJ Nicholas before, but tell us about this song. What drove you to say, all right, I'm going all out reggae?
I got a real respect for reggae music. Like I love the feel of it, you know what I mean? The rhythm of it, the way it kind of makes the heart pulse. And then, like I say, my wife and I spend a lot of time there when we vacation. And like when I'm laying around the pool, laying around the water, I'm always like, I want to hear me. Like I want to hear me playing here. And so I came back home and I said, next time we go to Jamaica, I'm gonna hear me playing there. Like I want to be playing and I want to be singing authentic reggae, and that gave me like motivation to really make an authentic reggae track.
Awesome. Tell me, on a personal level, what's been the most, if you could rank it, your most rewarding experience since you've made that transition from baseball to being a gospel artist? Of course, you'd have shared that many persons were counting you out and saying,
Yeah.
nonsense. But any particular circumstance or scenario that stands out that says, yes, I'd really made the right decision?
For me, it's seeing the impact of different nations. Like to be able to, I don't think people understand the whole meaning of life. The value of it is what you can do for somebody else. I'm in the best season of my life because I can help whoever I want to. Like I can help people all over the world, and your life doesn't really mean anything until you can actually do something for other people. Like if you can't or you're not willing to help people, it doesn't mean anything. So this being over here is the best decision I ever made in my life, bro. And that's what I get the best result from. Like being in baseball, I might have made people excited. They might have come to the game. But now look at what I get to do, man. I get to encourage people. Somebody's listening to me right now, man, that needs to be encouraged. I get a chance to be that voice that says, man, you can do it. You can make it. And so, bro, my life is, I'm living a dream right now, man. I'm helping people all over the world, even with the company that you talked about.
Yeah.
I can give back, like I'm giving back. And if I couldn't do that, what would I be here for? You know what I'm saying?
Tell us back to that company. Has the take up been what you've expected, or has it blown your mind?
Way more. Yeah. Way more. Man, listen, we have close to 500 people that signed up dude, seriously, like I wasn't prepared for it. The company is grossing $500,000 a month.
And that's not Jamaican dollars.
Like I didn't expect it, man. Like I was just kind of I had to quickly begin to staff producers all over the world to work for the company because I wasn't ready. People just said, man, I've always wanted to record and I've been looking for an opportunity. And here it is, bro. And that's all I wanted to do was give back.
Yeah, and that's amazing. And what I think about is the fact that this would have, come in a time where COVID-19 has affected so many
Yep.
persons, but
Yep.
God would have given you that idea from a heart to
Yeah.
help so many other persons.
That's it, man. Look, man, whenever you have a vision to help people, that's the best vision in the world, man. I'm telling you, like I told my team, I said, I don't have to be on stage for much longer because I'd rather be helping people. I've done my job. Like I've led people into the presence of God, and if people want to continue to hear me sing, I'll keep singing, but I don't care. All I want to do is help. You know,
Uh,
I give my life up just to help people because that's what makes life fun. If I'm not helping people, then I might as well not be here.
Amen, amen. Tell
Yeah.
us about family life. I know you have a huge dog, or Luca is the name.
He's in here, yeah.
I tell you. And
He's
you
here,
are
man.
with your kids playing baseball with your son and your family. Tell us about
Yeah,
that and what that means for you.
man. I like I say, my family life is just another place where I'm able to give myself, man. Like because I I um I didn't have all of the things that I have now that my kids get to grow up with. They have everything, man. Like they live in this big house and they get to run around and just have a blast. And I wanted to provide that for them. When I grew up, man, my house was small, man. Everything was little. We grew up in the hood, man. We had to fight on the way home from school, and I wanted to provide a different life for them. So I'm so proud to be able to provide my family with something better than what I had. That's why we got the biggest dog. That's why we try to get the biggest house. We try, you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
try to give them everything that I didn't have, and so and that's my life, man. I get joy in providing for them and giving them a life that I didn't have.
Awesome, 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 awesome. This one. Listen to me. I gotta play some of this one. It's
Yeah.
really for some of the persons you want to give a special shout out to. And as we wrap up this interview, really great talking with you, hearing your heart and hearing that venture Vibe Music. Yeah,
Yeah, man. Thank you, brother. So
hook up.
right. Hey, it just changed the game for me, man. I mean, I told my wife, I said, this business is gonna be around whether I'm here or I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so but I want to give a big shout out to Ron Matheson. Just big ups to him. Big up to Ron Matheson, man. He really just helped me with the music and then connected me here and just all the whole band that played on my reggae song, Keneal. I can't remember all the names offhand, but just thank you so much, man, you guys. And then I just love you, Jamaica, everywhere. I love you guys. I really appreciate all the rock, like you guys rocking with me and supporting me.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for connecting with us inside the live highlights. It was a great pleasure having you. All the best on this venture. All the best with your new album. And as the world opens up again, we definitely hope to see you in Jamaica soon. And all the concerts and tours that you'll do, go for it. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
I'll be there soon, man. Thank you, brother.
Take care.